sunshines, all of you. I hope you're all doing okay. Today's going to be a bit of a story time video. It's just going to be a brief one because there's not really a lot to say, but this is going to be about the time when I gave a customer £50. And I know you're thinking, what, why, how, when, but if you carry on watching this video, you're going to find out what happened. Okay, so this was last year this happened. I work at a supermarket called Morrison's and my department is checkouts. And I believe I have served this customer before. I remember she was quite panicky, so she must have had some sort of anxiety because bless her heart, she was really panicky. And obviously I'm very understanding towards that side of people because I know that anxiety and mental health etc. is very difficult on a daily basis. However, this time that she came in, I didn't actually see her. I was already serving someone else, and then one of my colleagues asked me if I could cheer this customer up because she was crying on a bench, and I wasn't sure who this was. And it was the same lady who I've served before, and they all said, "Yeah, I can cheer her up," because they think that I'm able to cheer people up and I'm able to talk to them, so that's what they asked me to do, and obviously I was fine with that. And then she said that I just went over to her and asked if she was okay, and she basically just started showing me pictures on her phone, which I'm not going to go into too much detail because obviously it's not my place to say, but just not very nice pictures. She was basically a bit of abuse she was getting. I felt really, really sorry for her because I literally fall for people so bad that I'm like, oh my god, because I feel like I'm quite vulnerable at times and I'm naive, that I just believe anything. She just said that she's really struggling with everything, everything in her life, her boyfriend isn't very nice to her. And yeah, just basically along them lines. And then I said to her, how are you getting home? And she wasn't quite sure. And I think she just bought some food or something because that's why she was at my work. But then I don't know what came into my head, but I was like, right, I need to go give her some money because I feel really bad for her because she's just basically told me all this about her, and I literally just want her to go home and just make sure she's safe. And so I went to my colleague and I said that, right, I'm going to go to the back and I'm going to get my purse. And they were like, no you're not. And in the end I did go. I went and got my purse, and it's weird because I never normally carry that much cash around in my purse, but this time I had £50 in my purse, and I feel that must have meant to be though because I never carry that much cash around in my purse. So at first I gave her £20 I believe, but then I said to her that I just want you to go home, I want you to get a takeaway and just try and have a nice evening for yourself and just to chill out, because she was really, really upset and I just felt so sorry for her. She said that she didn't want to take the money and that she felt really bad, but I said honestly don't worry about it, and I said don't worry about paying me back, but she kept saying she'll pay me back. But that was literally everything. I think I remember getting her a taxi, and obviously I paid for her taxi. Yeah, she was just in such a state, bless her, and I just felt so sorry for her. And later on that day, people from my work were messaging me saying it was a really nice thing what I did. But then a few other people said that she's probably just sold me a sob story just to get money and stuff. I do feel I get where they're coming from, but I know I've served her a couple of times before when she's been in a similar state. So I do feel it is genuine because I do think she does struggle. I do feel she has got some issues, and that's okay. Hopefully now she's getting the help because I haven't seen her on my days in so long. However, a few months after that, she actually tried to steal something from my shop, but she got caught. So, and after that, I haven't seen her at all. And this, oh my god, I think the last time I saw her was must have been end of last year or the beginning of this year. But so it's been ages. But yeah, that is my story of me giving a customer £50. But yeah. And to be fair, I don't actually regret it if I'm being completely honest, because I feel that's what I do anyway. I try and go out of my way for people, and I feel I don't know, it's in that moment in time, like, it's the sort of thing I would do, and yeah. But then obviously the thing which is in the back of my mind though, because obviously I didn't know like if she did drugs or anything like that, and I was getting worried that she could then use that money to go buy drugs or whatever. I hope she didn't, but then again, I don't know. She didn't mention anything to do with drugs or anything like that to me. I said to her, like, just go home, get yourself a taxi home, go get yourself a takeaway and just chill out. So I don't really know where that £50 went, if I'm being honest. It's just like knowing that I've done that, like, made me feel good, if that makes sense. Like, and I know when I told my parents, like, they were a bit annoyed at me because obviously £50 is a lot of money, but I don't really see it like that. Yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, that's my story for you guys today. Leave any video suggestions or any song suggestions you would like me to do, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye!